Hello, students. It's Miss Martin. So I just wanted to make a video for tomorrow, Friday, the 11th of December. I am doing EOC testing, so I won't have class on Friday. Please complete the daily checkpoint. What I was going to go over in class on Friday was your online portfolios. And so I'm going to do this lesson. You should review it and you should do the things that I'm asking you to do because it is part of your final exam. One of the questions on your final exam is to upload the link to your updated portfolio. So I'm going to share the screen so that you can see. Okay, so this is the example that we have been using for the last 2.5 years. We have changed the name this year from Learner Profile to Online Portfolio. Change the name. That's the #1 thing that I keep seeing on everybody's website is that it still says Learner Profile. It has to be, they're proper, it's a title. So you have to capitalize each letter of each word, okay? I want you to take some amount of pride in this portfolio because this is you showcasing who you are, what you can do, what you have done, that you have website making skills. There's a whole lot of stuff involved in here. I'm going to be very honest with each individual student beginning next year. And I'm going to either tell you, yes, you should definitely showcase this and tell people about it and show people, or I'm going to tell you, no, you shouldn't. It really needs work. At that point, I can do one-on-one and help you figure out what needs to be changed. But this is really something that needs to be almost perfect in order to be received the way that it's intended. Okay, so that's the first thing. You need to change the name of it. The home page should have this information, your mission statement, and your goals. We are going to revisit goals in the spring, so you will be updating your career, your financial, all of these goals you will be updating. Okay, that is the home page. We've done learning style already. It should look very similar to this. I think a lot of you have that done in good. Same thing with personality. You have this done in good. It does have a link down here to careers for personality. We haven't done this. We're focusing on this in the spring. You will be busy in college prep in the spring. We're trying to get everything together for your college applications. So you're going to have some stuff to do. Okay. Multiple intelligences is another one that's blank. We will focus on in the spring. Resume and recommendations. This is what we did just this semester. You have to update it in the navigation. I did this in class with everybody. Those of you who just have resume, that's incorrect. It needs to be changed to resume and recommendations because when people navigate, they need to be able to quickly see where your recommendations are. Okay. So all of you should have 2 different resumes. You have an academic resume and then you have a 1-page resume. When I go onto these websites and I'm clicking around and looking, a lot of times I cannot see the resume. It says that I need to request access to view it. That should not be happening because when you go to somebody and you give them your business card that has your website on it, you're basically telling them, yes, it's okay for you to look at my stuff. And if it doesn't show up, that's just not a good look. They need to be able to see it. So y'all need to fix that. There's a lot of that going on. I highly, strongly recommend that you use canva.com to create all of your graphics, just like this, just like you did in this past spring, okay? So I would make my academic resume look the same, and I would make my one-page resume look the same, and put it on here. I'm not saying that you have to do all of this by final. Definitely by final exam, you need to change the name of your portfolio, and then you need to change the navigation of this, the name of this page, okay? But you need to be having these things thought of and ready for next year. I'm gonna ask you to make business cards. That's gonna be optional for people, but if you're doing and you're making a business card, your portfolio is ready to be looked at, okay? So make it very consistent. The letters of recommendation, right now, they are under collapsible text. Right now, they're under collapsible text. This is for your reference more than anything at this point. Next year in the spring, when the counselor gives back your letters of recommendation, they will be in digital format, and they'll look very similar to the picture or the PDF, what it looks like here for the Canva, because you're going to upload it as a scan. And so next semester, it won't be collapsible text. It'll have to look like something like this, okay? What you have for your resume. So for right now, this is okay. If you just cut and paste and stuck it on here, you need to reformat it because it's not looking right. Reformat it and make it fit on the page, make it look as good as possible. And then if you're not keeping up with your references, please do so. Everybody should have this same information up to the point where you get to references. If you've put new pictures on there, if you've done new work that needs to be cited, we're putting it here in alphabetical order. The artifact page is empty. I asked you early on in the semester if you would please start thinking about what artifacts you want to showcase on this page. They can really be anything. You can organize it any kind of way you want, and all students are going to be different. So it can be pictures, it can be assignments that you've done that you've gotten great scores on or that you're really proud of. It could be things that you've done in the community. Whatever thing that you want to showcase here about yourself that speaks a different story other than a GPA and an SAT score, this is where that's going to live. So you're going to want to think about what to put on here. For your final exam in the spring, you're going to have at least 3 artifacts on your page. Okay. And I think that's it. I've been reviewing this and going over it with you for several years, so I'm hoping that this gives you a little more information, that this starts becoming something that you understand why you're needing it, because you are going to use them here very soon, okay? So that really concludes my lesson for Friday. Make sure that you update what you can before your final exam. Final exams start on the 14th and they end on the 17th. My test, my final exam is going to open on Canvas on December 14th. You're allowed to take it early if you want to, but you have to take it on the day of your exam. So if your exam is Wednesday at 9:30, you can take it on Monday if you want to. If you don't, then you have to take it the day of your exam, okay? The last day is December 17th, and the final exam needs to be done, I think it's 11:59 still, but it might not be because we have to have grades turned in that day. So as soon as you can take your final, please do that. I won't see you Friday. Those of you who do come to class, but make sure that you do that daily checkpoint. And then I hope that all of you have a great holiday, that you take a break, that you do something fun, and that you rest, because we got to do this again. 16 more weeks and you will be seniors. Okay? Love you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.